Hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. The addiction continues. Still playing the game. So hard to put it down. Having too much of a good time. Looks like we're going to get to step forward here. A lot of men, though. A lot of men. We're going to be stepping forward into Novaburst. We're going to stepping forward into Buryatia. Not really, I guess. Blowing some stuff up. I just think that if we step forward with the Americans, then they get to counterattack us and we die. So we wait till next turn to step forward with the British. And then a lot of this moves up. I mean, we could use our boats to put a ton of stuff in Persia, but that's not. That's going to leave a ton of things on the islands, and that's not what we're looking for. Well, unless we bought a bunch of planes and stuff this round instead of men, but I think that the ground pounding the men is kind of important. Let's say that we're going to get 2 more fighters. How many bombers and stuff? They have 3. I mean, we need another aircraft carrier. I hate to say it, but, like, we do. Actually, no. No. So that's that. Okay. Now we have 14 things. We can put that stuff down in the East Indies, perhaps, or even Philippines. Okay. Done. Yes. We don't need to pick this man up this turn, for the record. We could split up. But again, the bombers can just hit this whole line. One, two, three, four. Though East Indies is actually kind of safe now. So we can deploy our extra boats down here. Is it worth taking over this stuff? It would look like this. And then one of these went to 48. So then we would go... something like that. And then to defend it, we do battleship with some planes on it. Those planes may as well do job on the way there. This needs to be fully loaded. And it's not going to be loaded from this plane because we didn't move it last turn. So that's looking like that. Oh, never mind. I'm totally wrong. It is fine to do because we got these 2 new planes. So... and they could be the ones to go down here. So the ones from Persia, or from India. There we go. So then, basically what I'm saying is that these ones can come over here. These ones can come over here. One of these comes back. That's fully loaded. And then 4 of these come up. This man's going to come up here with their bombers. With 1 bomber. And this is going to go here with a bomber. 1, 2, 3. I mean, they have 4 planes.
Any ideas?
It's not good. They can still blow this up with 5 freaking planes, but we need them to. Like, we need them to trade planes. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so expensive. Everything's so expensive. You guys, Novosibirsk, you're forward. Panzer IV. That's 30 men, plus the Russians to defend it. That's an insane amount of troopers threatening Russia. We love it. Yunnan, you guys are the follow-up troops that can support things and take Kazakh back. You men are coming here. And this tank is also going to Szechuan. And let's talk about you. Bomber here. Bombers here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So then this plane. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So this destroyer can come over there. 2 fully loaded aircraft carriers are enough to defend this. And we're getting a new fully loaded aircraft carrier. Okay. Attack, attack, attack. We're attacking the whole front line. Oh, except for Evenki. A man, and 2 tanks. That's still plenty to defend this. And then if he gets a hit on us, it kills a man. And then the next turn we have a man for Yakut, and these tanks can do all kinds of funky stuff. Glad I did that check, though. Alright. Attack. Buryatia. Persia. Novosibirsk. I mean, we're doing it. We're doing the thing that we need to do. Kazakh. Evenki. Let's go. Exactly as planned. Then, non-combat. You guys are planes that are coming out. You guys are planes that are coming over. You're a plane that's coming back. This plane we already moved. You guys are happy where you're at. East Indies. Philippines is now loaded up. So these ones are all good. And then you're all good. All right, here we go. That's so good, man. You can just see the mini-map in the top right. Like, whoo, the green. The yellow. Oh, the Russians. Yes. Yes. Not required. Done. We may as well bring these planes up. Oh, baby. It's all falling apart, isn't it, there, Germany? I mean, they're still buying, like, 19 units around. Like, they're buying a lot of stuff. But, we just have enough. Select 8 casualties because they blitzed their 8 tanks back. No kidding. Holy crap. That's all infantry. And they're only taking 5 infantry hits. So there, we lost way more than they did. But at least all their tanks are exposed. Like, that means that they're going to struggle to repel all our other attacks, right? Yeah, okay. I mean, they did a huge hit on the UK. I'll give them that. So done, and then that's only 10 units. Whatever, done. But now they're like out of tanks, as if we could attack this. Cost a lot of our planes, though, and every man. It's not really worth it, to be honest. No, I think we just attack everything, but not that specifically. Which is really too bad, you know? Because you really want to do the thing. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Should kill everything there. 3 bombers is a little bit sketchy. You can bring the cruiser over. That should work. I don't need to send 2 men to northwestern Europe. I can also send this destroyer here, just to balance out our defense. And then, yeah, we have one transport left, which, I mean, we're going to bring in 2 men, but hopefully they kill a tank, you know? It's basically what we're wishing for here. Oh, sorry. And all these men, step forward, please. I'm not used to the UK actually having moves to do in other places, but there you go. Done. Yes, yes. Boom, baby. Baltics, let's go. We did lose 2 casualties here, so we aren't going to conquer the Baltics, but we killed everything there. So generally we're killing more than we're losing, but Karelia was a big hit for us, for sure. And it's able to reinforce things, but still, these tanks aren't able to get all the way down to Persia, for instance. So we pulled them away from a place that mattered a lot. So these planes go here. One of these planes goes here. 2 of them onto there. And the bombers have to go back to the UK because there's just some sketchiness happening. Unless... No, they only have 3 move left, right? Let's call that a day. British move for purchase. So some artillery and a man down here to try and catch up, and 7 men in the kingdom itself. We have a little bit less money than we had on a previous turn where we had these 2 provinces for 4 more, but still, there comes some Japanese. They're doing the big battle. 4 casualties for the Americans. For 3 hits on the Japanese. So again, they've done it. They've sunk the fleet. They cost us a tremendous amount of resources. And they still have a couple planes. But I still have another fleet now. And now, with the fact that they only have 3 planes, 4th up here, total, I've got way more flexibility in what I want to do. Not to mention 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. That could get to Borneo. 1, 2, 3, 4. That can get to Borneo. We can buy more transports, which we should do. I don't think we have to send anything over here. It sucks that we lost more planes, but 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. I do want 2 new transports. I do want a new battleship. And I also want a new plane. and 2 of these can be artillery, and that doesn't make any sense. Let's think about this, because this is our 14 deployments. Let's not get all our things at once. You know, we get 1 less transport. That means we get a tank. And we get 2 less men. That's another tank. Right, and that's 14. Cool. Cool. So, bomber goes to here. 2 men, do your worst. Unfortunately, they can still kill that stuff, but that's fine. You guys come here. Bomber comes down. That's more than enough. And no matter what happens, we're getting South Africa the turn after. These 23 men, my lord, coming here. The fact that they have 7 Germans over here, but they got no planes, right? If we just remember the fact that they got none planes, then like this is a pretty it's so expensive though. I don't want to lose my tanks. I'd rather just bleed them dry. And I mean, I'm low on planes, that's for sure. Can't be denied. Do I want to bring more troops over? I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I could do one of our transports down to here, and a fully loaded aircraft carrier is enough to defend anything right now. So, like, you go this way. And, like, now that's actually, like, defended. Then that's a fully loaded aircraft carrier. Now that's just too sketchy. Well, this will have a battleship on it, though. So, like, that's going to be fine. So, 2 here and 1 here. And, like, this is why we have a deficit of transport, right? Like, there's a lot that needs to happen here. What do we do about this? The Russians can take it. You know what? The Russians can. They got planes. They've got a bunch of stuff they're not using. Yeah. Now the question is, are we stepping forward again with the Americans? Not anytime soon, really. Unless we stepped into Kazakh. But then they would attack us and kill us, and then we'd get caught. Anyway, it's a whole thing. So that's going to get taken, we think. I mean, I could send this in here. It's kind of crap. Kind of hate it. If we're going to stack a bunch of units somewhere, then it would be up here. Like, got 30 something things to hit us with. Like, we could do this, and then those 2 fighters. No, they're going to Bryatia. The other 2 fighters go in here, and then they land, and it's fine. Oh, you're coming in. Okay, well. Persia's fine. Send a plane up. I could send another plane in there, too. If they attacked, they'd lose everything on, like, the first turn, but still. Alright. This is good. This is good. Hit done. Hit done. Just gotta hit done. Hey, they didn't kill us. That's huge. Yakut. They did kill a man there, so they could do some attacks. Losing a man. And they did kill. They killed a bunch of stuff, but that the Russians can take that. Americans non-combat. And then you're going to Persia. You're safe in the Belgian Congo. Oh, never mind. You're safe in... You're not actually safe here because they can use a bomber to SWAT you. But if they do that, then I can split my tank off and then kill them with my tank. So I trade 1-for-1 planes with the Japanese any day. Non-combat complete. Battleship transport. Couple men. Couple men. Couple men. Man and a couple tanks. I mean, we got lots of stuff out here. It's got to move. It's got to move it. Russians. As discussed, they can do a whole bunch. We'll even defend them up here and something like that. And non-combat. This is more important. This is good stuff. What's the German? What are they going to do? They got a lot of units, but they're being boxed in. They've lost a lot of ground in Asia. Like, it's been a slog going back and forth, but it's a whole thing. It's flicking us around here. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Ooh, they're getting good hits on us, and we're not getting them back. France. Cool. So they got a whole bunch of units in Kazakh that have split off. They've got a ton of units down there. Now, we could group up in Kazakh. Oh, ho, ho. Now, isn't that fancy? Also, they left their friend to die in Karelia. This bomber is going to die there. I like it. So we're going to attack Karelia. We're going to attack Finland. They had a whole bunch of tanks, right? Yeah, they brought them back. So they only had to leave Karelia one turn. And then after we take Karelia, they can take it back. But switching hands back and forth is just how she's going to go. So 11 things is our max deploy. What if we tried to get another fighter in here and a couple of artilleries? So the British are going to combat move up. And that's pretty solid. Then we go and get 2 men. Then we get 2 men. And that gets us through. Then 2 men are going to get out. And 2 men are going to get out. Now, guaranteed bombard is always nice. Which means that the 3 planes here will do. And then We're not actually there. We can balance our chances a little bit better by doing this crap. But I don't love it. There's a really... It's fine. Done. Yes. France. 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 Good stuff. Northwestern. Yep. And then we remain, and we're fine. We got through. Finland. Good stuff. Karelia. Oh, baby. Fantastic. We loved that. And now we got a huge setup. Can't deploy the turn you conquer it. You know what? Let's go a mix of man and artillery, and a mix of man artillery down here. Actually, if I was going to step into Kazakh together, I was supposed to do it that turn with the British. A little bit of an oopsie. But hey, the Japanese stepped back, so... Oh, if I had taken it with the... Ah, listen to this. If I had taken Kazakh with the British, I could have blitzed the 17 tanks through to meet up with this 23 men. And we would have taken... Oh, we would have taken a lot. Hey, it looks like we're ready to take over all the Soviet Far East stuff, though. Okay, are we still looking to buy boats? No, I still want to transport as well, actually. So a battleship and a transport every turn. Let's go. 2 men. You're going here. You're going here. You're going here. I don't know where this stuff is going. Attack? That'll solidify this for like the rest of the game. 3 men maybe? That's 2 hits. Just trying to be efficient here. And I mean, I guess we can just do that. Not worry about the overkill. Szechuan's looking good. India's looking good. These guys are dropping some deucers. Oh yeah, one of those just got back. Okay. Six more men are making it to shore. 2 of them made it over here, so we did get 8 off the ground yesterday or last round. This is looking good. This Soviet Far East thing is still there, but everything else is gonna go boom boom. Africa has never been more secure. Kazakh. We did have to go a second round there, but that's why we sent the extra stuff. Libya. Nice. This is the most we've owned. 2 of these got to go back out onto the boats. You're coming back to India. I mean, this is solid. And that's like a fully loaded. No aircraft just hanging out around. Done. You guys go here. Couple of men. Couple of men. A lot of men. And the ground forces. This is what I'm talking about. We can blitz to Archangel with this tank, but that would be a waste. Though I do like the infantry kind of going around strategy. The thing is that sending a tank up there would force... Nah, it might make the Japanese do something, but it wouldn't be that great. Let's just chill. Yep, big chill. Big chillin'. Russians non-combat. They do be chillin'. This is the same army from like 5 years ago that fled Moscow. I love it. Like it... Abandoning the capital and using that build-up as pressure as opposed to letting them swat you down is so big. So big battle here. We defended Northern Europe. Big battle in the center here. We did get some kills. This is Karelia. They did step in some pretty decent force. And then once again, bam, bam. Vologda. They're losing a lot of men to try and break out. And now it's non-combat. Are they going to leave Belarus? They are. Look at that. Though they've got a lot of men in Russia. Holy. That's so much. Like, that is so much stuff. That is such a dense army. Oh my god. What are the British going to do? Are we going to just try and stack in Karelia this turn instead? I think we do. They can take Belarus. I don't mind. Well, if I took both, then the Americans could swing their 18 tanks in. And that would be a pretty interesting place to be. The problem is that we'd have so little back here. But I kind of like that idea, though. All in on Belarus. We take Kazakh. Let's, do a nice mix here. Not enough planes to threaten us, really. The Japanese are not building back anytime soon. They're only getting $8 per turn, right? They've been beaten out completely from the mainland. Okay. You go back, you pick up Oman. You go back, you take Baltic. You go back, you go back. I mean, we can't take Germany, right? There's like 20 million people there. So 2 men into here. Men and artillery. That can also come into here. And then 2 men into France. with a billion things. Now, these bombers would have to land in Persia. And I think that's fine, because there just isn't... Well, actually, no, we're stepping in there in force. So, because I'm not in Finland, I can't use them in the attack on Kazakh. Unfortunately. So, if we send these 5 things, that's going to pound them down. And then all of this goes through the senator. Nothing over here for the British. Couple of reinforcements coming up the rear. And... yeah, Norway is a better place for your stuff. Now that it's a little bit protected. I mean... you can also put this stuff in here. Kazakh. Got him. Kazakh. Got him. Caucasus. We did the thing. France. We took a casualty. You defend you. Everything else is chilling. We'll put our 2 men, or 3 men. It's mostly defensive down here. And then our stuff in here. We still got 8 men on the mainland. That's why we built up the troops earlier. We always try and use that 8 capacity, even when we could be buying a plane instead. This stuff is just doing nothing, so we don't care. Collecting $50. Oh yeah, Caucasus and Kazakh. I'm like, where did that come from? Now they're gonna take it back. Apparently. They're using a bomber. Killed 6 things. Killed 4 things. Killed 3 things. Killed a lot of things. I mean, this is pretty good for the Japanese. But now their army's gone. Now this is sketchy, right? They could go in, pick stuff up, and come back out. Still, we gotta keep moving. Americans buy. Is that enough to defend here? Now that I can't land my planes there, it's probably not, but I want to do it anyway. Ah! I also really like the idea of taking Italy. 1-2 attack, and I don't know how they would defend it. Right, obviously they would counterattack and blow up the fleet. And then they would just attack it back. Okay. I mean, maybe we should have built more factories and stuff and just had more like little assaults going on. This one can go straight into Szechuan. And this one can go over there. But there are only 2 deployments, right? So it's like, okay. You do the 14 we need. And then you do 2 factories. Are we any further ahead? I don't know. I don't know. 4 tanks into here. 2 tanks into here with a man. Some men come up here just in case. And then... yeah, you know what? Oh, the Germans also have the 8 tanks over here. Never mind. Can't be done. I think we just have to stack in Kazakh because they can't get their 8 tanks down. We can't afford to lose our army right now, unfortunately. Something like this is pretty well defended. And then next turn we'll put another man down. Kazakh. Talk to me about Kazakh. These all can go into there. These, I mean, you may as well all go into here. Then all of you into here. So that's like 50 things defending. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Our little troop groups of like 6 men are coming. 1, 2, 1, 2. And you come back. And like these islands are staying pretty well stocked for troops, though it's going to come down next turn. Because now we're at 6 transports, so we can unload basically everything. We'll have 1 extra man. And if the Japanese have very few planes, then what are we doing? Can get another plane into Kazakh. These 2 planes are coming back. Yeah, okay. I guess they don't really have to. It's only 1 plane out here. And like a bomber around here because we got to kill 1. So 1 plane coming back makes sense, but not 2. Is it done? Far East. They did kill a tank. Yakut. They did kill a man. Balagda. We sent extra just to make sure we killed all this tank. Caucasus. Lost some men, but we should be good. We did take it. And now a plane comes back. 2 planes come over. Bombers come over. These planes come down. Now look, that's so stacked, man. Holy guacamole. These fleets are healthy. Yep. Very. Okay. So done. I don't know where the artillery piece goes, to be honest. I think it goes up here on land, but Jiangsu, Guangdong, or actually instead of Jiangsu, French Indo, right? No. This is pretty thick for getting troops inland here. So that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. So next turn, 2 boats here, 2 boats, 3 boats here, and 1 boat there. We still have an extra man here and here, but we're unloading pretty quickly. $77. Oh my lordy. Russians. You may as well do this attack, because that's great. Send 2 men back, and then take everything that isn't this man over. I mean, they could try and run through the north with this big army, but I think we're okay with that. I guess I forgot about the Russian planes being able to defend Caucasus. That also would have added up. But this is much more central. And if the army did plunge away, then we would get into Russia. And we're taking Caucasus and all these other things. So they have to take it back. Is it done? Let's go, Russia. Let's go. And then after the Germans... Oh my god, this game does take a long time, though, I will say. Like, my brain is cooking hard because it's a very fun puzzle to solve. But, like, I totally get the idea that, like, man, we've been here. We've been fighting. We've been pushing through. And we're still battling over Western Europe here, France and stuff. Crazy. But hey, look, we got them to take Archangel back. We got them to spread out. What did they purchase? Game history. I just want to know, like, Russia purchased or Germany purchased just tons of soldiers. And then last round, what did they purchase? Oh, wrong one. Tons of soldiers. And what has Japan been purchasing? Notice that they're not tanks. Japan buys a single bomber. Okay. That's what's up. So Japan is buying planes and stuff, but basically because they've swatted out our fleet one too many times, they're just out. They're out of stuff. So this is going to last us basically forever again. I keep saying that because they do keep building up, but like we're in a good spot. And we're using, like, there's a lot of planes down here, but there's still 7 planes in here, right? So anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I've had a fantastic time, and I'm going to keep having a fantastic time. See you next time. Ciao for now.